your Doom City friendly monster Coach D, and you are listening to the On the Way Up show only on Highly Unique Radio. Yo, we are back. Good morning, people. Good morning. It's your Doom City friendly monster, and I'm rocking with my favorite co-host. What they do, my peoples?
Hey, y'all know who it is. It's Coach 954, your life coach. We giving it all to you, talking life, talking sports, talking the good news. But y'all know this Throwback Thursday, and I got a song that I want to see if y'all know. But right now, we going to bounce it to the one and only, to the latest star.
Good morning, South Florida. So happy you are rocking with the best #1 radio show in the world.
You already know.
On the way up. We know you on the rise, so get up.
Yeah. Hey, Star, you know Mr. Black is in the middle. So, Mr. Black, before I go there, I'm going to say a little bit of the song. They say the roof.
Oh, my God.
It's on fire.
On fire. Oh,
What's
my
up,
God.
Mr. Black? Hey,
What up, boy?
Happy Thursday, man.
What's the word? You good?
Throwback Thursday. Yes, sir.
We outside.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mr. Black, but when that song came up back in your day, and they say the roof is on fire, did you sing the last part of the song?
Probably in the beginning, I probably wasn't, cause I probably was about 7, or 8. You know what I'm saying? I think when I got to like 11, I think when I was going to parties, maybe until I got, I don't know.
That's
Wow.
a great question. What were you jamming to by the time you made it to your parties? And did you do house parties?
Yeah, I did a lot of house parties. I grew. I'm born 1970, so hip hop. When hip hop was created, I was 7 years old or 4. Well, they claim I was 4, right?
Okay.
That's what they claim.
Okay.
But I think the songs like Rapid Delight and White Lines and those songs, I think those songs were 76, 77. You know what I'm saying? So, but I am a product of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like all of you guys are too, a product of hip hop. But I would,
We the original. I'm 75. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. So
Man, y'all some old men.
Hey, man, listen here, man.
OGs in the house.
So I
hey,
see,
Black, when he talk like that, what we tell him, don't push
me
us,
because
we're
we're close to the edge.
Y'all are.
So hip hop.
Oh, that was good, Coach D. That was good.
That was great. I might have to silence that man, Mike. Today.
Right.
But like to answer your question, I think that was the great thing about growing up in a time frame where every song was monumental, was history.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
every song made was history in our culture, and that's great. So, I remember going to house parties. I remember my crew walking with a big cardboard box, like 7 cardboard box taped together, rolled up,
Oh,
and
my
we were
goodness.
carrying it,
Yeah.
dropping
Just so you
in
could break
I remember
dance.
that.
break dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember that.
But breaking, and I know, man, this Throwback Thursday, but you just brought up something with breakdancing, and then they tried that in the Olympics.
Oh
but
my God, I finally
I
got
don't
to
know
see
the,
that.
you- I
That
don't
was
know,
sad.
But do y'all
It
remember
was
electric?
sad, wasn't it?
It looked like someone was having
Yeah.
epilepsy
Yeah,
on the.
it was bad. It was
Yeah,
bad.
it was not a
bad.
good look.
It was
But do
bad.
y'all remember Electric Boogaloo and all
Yeah.
that back in the?
Yeah.
Started.
What, sing it? How go?
No, the
No,
movie.
no, it's
the
a
movie.
movie.
Oh, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go
I
back
don't
and
know. I may have seen it, but don't know
yeah.
the name.
Black.
I've seen all them old
Breaking,
films.
Breaking.
I've
see
seen
Breaking?
Breaking. Yeah.
The Breaking 2 was Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
man,
I've probably seen it.
Man, he
then.
would dance with the broomstick, was looking so smooth. I mean, break dancing to me. I know Michael Jackson was bad as a dancer.
Well, he stole moonwalking from Breaking.
Oh, I see, Black. You gave me some knowledge
Yeah,
right there.
the
Okay.
moonwalk. We were doing the break dancers were doing the moonwalk before Michael Jackson was doing it. Michael Jackson made it. He saw it and he incorporated it in Motown 25. That's when Michael Jackson did it in Motown 25 first. But
Right.
we was already doing that moonwalk years before that.
Yeah, but that's how all choreography goes. You know, with our artists, they're taking inspiration from other sectors, I guess, parts of the world, different type of music
Can
genres.
you
yeah.
dance, Lady Star?
I was about to say, wouldn't you like to know?
I don't know. You always see that. You could have just answered the question. I'm going over here to Coach
I
D.
love to dance.
Okay,
I
well
absolutely
then.
love to dance.
What
yeah.
about you, Coach D?
Man, you already seen the Doom City Friendly Monster in action, bro. What kind
Okay,
of question
okay,
that is? I'm
okay,
trying to act
okay,
brand new like you don't know your boy. Come on,
We
man.
see your move.
You
We
know
see
what
your
I'm saying?
move.
Wait, hold on. I got to go to Black. Black, what about you, Black?
I have me and Mary J. Blige. We got our famous two-step. That's what we going with.
Oh no, you got a Mary J. Blige two-step.
I got the two-step, man. But I do remember, being the life of the party.
Yeah.
Kid and Play, that whole vibe. One of my favorite videos that I first video I was ever in was a Salt and Pepper video called Tramp. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I was in that video, so I remember doing the couple
Yeah.
of dance
But
moves.
see, that's why I tell people down here, they might call it the booty music, but we had to dance down here. See, one thing about the clubs down here back in the early 80s, the dudes danced with the girls. So you had to move just as fast, but you had to do it like you cool with it, because we stayed in the pocket. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So you know how fast that song me go, I'm gonna get it, and you got to stay right there. Get it. Man, that's some hard dance. You be tired by the end of the club down here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I miss them days because I've been in a couple of
You were the
spots.
type. You were the type that used to do like doing the doodle brown, the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
No, man, I told you I'm straight two live crew. We in the. Let me shut up.
Cotton
Well, back-
candy, sweet and go.
No, that's Tootsie
Let me
Roll.
See that Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, see that.
I seen you done the Tootsie
Oh,
Roll
I can
before.
do the Tootsie Roll, but I gotta have Mama right in front of me, to the left. Now dip, baby, dip.
You gotta be in between them pancakes, huh?
Yeah, you
I think I
already-
seen, I seen you clap those knees too, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But see, Coach, listen, I told you one thing about it. When you do songs like Clap Them Thighs and you ain't watching the show and you part of the show, you're gonna have a little fun. What you think, Lady Star?
Like I said, I love to dance.
What about tippy toe? I bet you can't do tippy toe.
Oh my goodness.
I do tippy.
Here's the thing that has changed with me though, because like you said, back in the day we used to all do those house parties, all go out to dance. I dance with anybody.
Yeah. it's
Now as
fun.
an adult, I want to dance up on my man.
That's what's wrong with us, man. I know we got to go to the quarter of the day, but listen, y'all, stop winning, going in the club and just dancing, ladies dancing with ladies, and the men on the corner looking. Go back to the old school. Go ask this lady, hey, man, do you mind having a dance? There ain't nothing wrong with that.
If a man can dance respectfully, see that's the thing. Now I'm grown. I don't really want you all in between my pancakes.
Hold on now. Wait. Hold on.
Hey, coach, man, let's get the show going, man.
Wait,
Let's
Coach,
get the
I
show
gotta
on the road.
ask. We done
You can
been.
ask her
Let me
later,
start
man.
us up.
Coach, you
Let's get
already-
the show on the road,
All right,
man. How
cool.
was everybody evening last night?
I had a good time. I was dancing. No, I'm lying.
What you got into last night, coach?
Man, last night, to be honest with you, Coach, last night it was one of them nights where I just wanted to make sure I got set for the week. So every now and then I go in, I prepare my stuff, I make sure, I got to get my clothes washed and all that and get my
On Wednesday night, coach? That's
Coach,
hump day.
No, Coach, I'm
You
right.
got to be getting ready for the weekend.
Man, listen, Coach, I'm telling you a little secret.
Secret.
In the middle of the week, restart your stuff. Because if you make it on Wednesday, it's going to last you to Saturday.
Okay.
All right?
I love it. What about you, Lady Star? What you got into last night?
Sounded good. I actually took a rest and rejuvenation day.
You go, girl.
Yeah, and watched some old school movies.
You said track rejuvenation?
No, she said
Ooh.
rest.
Rest and rejuvenation.
Oh, no, Coach.
I'm like, what's that?
Coach, you got a little something in that serum over there.
Rest
I don't
and
know, man. I don't
rejuvenation.
know.
I watched some old school movies. I watched Baby Boy and Harlem Nights last night.
So you was on some Tyrese last night.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Hold
Joey.
on. What was your favorite scene?
From which
She just said
movie?
it. Joey.
Baby Boy.
Oh, from Baby Boy?
Yeah.
She just said it. Jody.
No, no. I want her to tell me the actual scene from
Why
Baby
you
Boy.
do me
Okay,
like that,
y'all,
Jody?
you really put me on the spot right now.
Yeah, you just watched.
So one of the memorable spots right now
I know. Say it, girl.
is
She
with the
says-
mom
she
and the
says
boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Not
And they was
part. She
making out in
said
the
spot.
room, and she said, "Baby, squat." You have to go rewatch that if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You remember the movie, Coach?
I do.
What was your favorite scene?
And you know what? I wasn't a big fan of Baby Boy, but if you ask me, man, it was really when he started learning how to hustle and selling clothes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought that was very inspirational at a young age. Like, oh man, this man's selling women dress
That was hard.
from the
Yeah.
back of his
Okay,
trunk. So
okay.
that kind
You
of
see how you flirt with them girls too?
yeah, it kind of motivated me, to
was hard.
become an entrepreneur just like him, bro.
Oh wow. What about you, Black?
My favorite part when Snoop Dogg was in the house and terrorizing the little kid, like little nigga.
He knocked over his fort and everything.
man.
That was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't my son,
Yeah.
little nigga.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, oh Lord. Hey, thank God that we don't work for corporate because we could say the N word.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
All day,
it's
every
like
day on
sitting
the
around
radio,
the family table, so y'all know we mean it in love. It's not, it's not.
No, of course, of
Yeah,
course.
we just having fun, y'all. Don't take us serious all the time, y'all. Don't do that.
Mr.
Don't-
Black, what you got into last night, boss?
Casting started yesterday, so we were going doing rehearsals, and we're going through that. I think that this project is about to be really big. It's about to be a nice project, so we're excited about it. So
man,
yeah,
that's
it's gonna be good. Night shift,
You know
late,
what I-
late shift, whatever we call it.
Night shift, right? Late shift.
Yeah,
I'm excited for you.
I'm excited for you, man.
Yeah.
Big ups.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what I did last night?
What's that cool?
I was thinking of how many different ways I could come up with asking questions on how can I be on the next movie.
Oh, Black. Hey,
I was
Black.
at
Okay,
home.
let's hear
like,
you.
all right, I was at
Let's
home.
let
I
it
was like, the
run.
first thing,
Let's
the
go.
first thing that I came up with, it was like, yo, Black's probably gonna need a ride
Nice.
to the studio.
Nice. That's
Say
a good
what
one.
now?
You know what I'm
That's nice.
saying?
That's nice. That's
so
a
I
good
might
one.
end up flattening his tires purposely.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And then he got to call me up in the morning and be like, yo,
That you could definitely get on set.
Wow.
You know that you don't have to violate my vehicle. You could definitely get on set by just being my
Hey, Black.
Chauffeur,
my
yeah.
driver.
I got an idea since he want to get in the movie. Can you bring to the next show a script and let him read it as he's acting and see if the fans want to see?
tomorrow.
I want to see him act for real.
yo, bro, bro, I'm a great actor.
I don't think he can act Black.
I am a
for
great
tomorrow's
actor.
show,
Bring the script, Black.
You tune in for
We gonna let it-
Friday show.
Yeah.
Friday show tomorrow. For
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll have a part of the show. We'll have Star and Coach D.
Oh,
There you
read a
go.
couple of lines.
Yeah.
Let's
I
do
love
it.
reading
All right, this
lines.
on.
Let's do
All
it.
right,
It's
y'all.
on now.
Yeah.
At quarter of the day,
See?
we going to the big top, baby. I'm done. Listen, I'm done, King, and y'all my two talents. If y'all don't show up tomorrow, I
Oh
guarantee.
man, you a crook, Don King. That's a bad person
No,
to be.
you
my
you
boy.
know what I really wanted to say. I'm like Ike. Anime.
Oh wow.
Anime. Look at me,
Like
anime.
that's any better.
That's no better.
No better.
That's no better.
Oh my bad. Well, we
Hey,
better
man.
do quarter of the day then.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pay some bills, and when we get back, we'll go with the quote of the day. We'll
Don't
be right
go
back.
too far.
You make me feel brand new.
I was ready
All
for you to
right,
do
all
that.
right, all
Yeah.
right. We
Y'all
are
know I'm
back.
going
We are
in.
back, and
What's
as you
up,
guys
though?
know, every morning we want to give you enough inspiration to get out the house and be the best you. So today, the quote of the day is: "Never argue with someone who believe in their own lies."
Oh, Lord.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
not the lies.
Here we go again. All right. Never argue with someone who believe in their own lies. All right, today we're going to twist it up a little bit. All right. We're going to let Coach 954 go first. Set off this room for me, my brother.
Well, we gonna do it that way then. You gonna have to read it to me slow, cause I was over here about to write some things down.
All right. Here
But
we
when
go. Here we go.
I want you to watch me now, cause when I say that means don't read no more.
You got it.
All
You
right.
ready?
Okay.
You ready?
Let's go.
Never argue with someone who believes.
You never have to argue with anybody because the only person you got to worry about is you. But when you go to starting to try to go in the room and get other people's opinion, read on, brother.
Who believes in their own lies.
So you talking to a liar and you trying to convince a liar to tell you the truth about you when he won't even tell the truth about himself. So sometimes you got to realize when you in your surroundings, know who you're talking to, because one thing they always say, a liar is also a fool. So you never want to be around a fool. I'm Coach 954, your life coach. Let's go.
Love it,
All
man. Let's
right.
pass it on to the only lady in the room. Star, share your thoughts.
I'm so glad he said all that because I was gonna say what's understood doesn't need to be explained. You don't argue with liars or fools. Period.
I like it. I
Said
like it.
period.
She went in quick. Period.
And it's interesting. You know, I really feel bad for those who are in relationships with liars because they probably buck their heads up on this frustration all the time. Thankfully, I'm not in a relationship with a liar or haven't been, but I've talked to people on the street and I can definitely see where this conversation is going. And that's when I just say, oh, okay.
But what
I
about the
just let
people
it
who
go.
say they embellishing the truth? Is that still lying?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
Mr. Black. Oh,
they
sorry.
just looking insecure out there, you know? And it's sad
I hear you.
because they only fooling themselves.
Only fooling yourself. You can only lie to yourself.
So, I think this is a great quote for people who are in the corporate world or in entrepreneurs. This is the kind of quote you gotta. It's about the whole vetting system, right? You know, a guy says that, yo, I'm an astronaut, but he don't have a car. you know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, Black.
You know, this guy has, he's the richest person in the world, but he lived with in his mama basement. You know what I'm saying? You can't believe, you can't believe everybody who just talked to you.
Yeah.
You gotta have a innate understanding of how to see when people are just fibbing,
Yeah.
right? And be able to know, not listen to you no more.
But they try to convince you. That's the other part. Like, what I don't like about a liar is even when you catch them in the lie, they act like it didn't happen. I'm like, bro, you just said that. You know?
On September 10th, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see that in full effect in the debate.
You're right.
Yes, the first debate starts next week between Vice President Kamala Harris.
Oh, he gonna do it? I thought he
and,
said he wasn't
no,
gonna do it.
he's doing it. He
Oh,
has to do it,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
The numbers
yeah.
ain't looking right
Yeah.
now. Numbers ain't looking right.
He need to one.
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny you guys brought him up because I was going to bring him up in my thoughts.
Well, let's
as
go. Let's go,
Yeah.
friendly monster.
So
Get
you know,
it to us,
you know.
man. See, you look. You in my seat right now.
People who-
Wait, hold on. Let me hype you up, dog.
You don't need- I don't
let
need
me
hype.
hype my bestie up.
You don't got to do that. Don't do that. Calm down. All right.
Easy.
So here we go. Man, alternative facts. I think a lot of people live in their alternative facts, right? They make believe things, and at times, whatever lies that they tell themselves, they force themselves to believe it. And when they want to release some of that aggression, they want to go ahead and share all that lies with people outside of their circle, right? So for me, the big frustration is that I can. I don't want to say it on the radio, but
say it, man.
I like
let it go.
I don't like to pull people whole card in public.
Hold on.
Right?
What you called them?
The whole card, right? And that's what I call it. It's like, yo, all right, man, I got a Maserati and it's a 2024. And then I'm like, all right, so how fast does a Maserati go? Well, mine goes about 120.
The liar.
You're lying.
Right.
Alternative facts, right?
Right.
I was a doctor in my past life. Then now I meet you, you know what I'm saying? You're working at Publix. Prime example, the biggest liars I've ever ran into, okay? And don't sue us.
Uh-oh.
All right? But those Primerica agents.
Yeah. Oh, coach, you hit
Oh, we
hard.
calling
this
names
coach.
out.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Those Primerica agents.
Oh, Lord.
They walk around in Publix, they got their little button-up shirts, they got their dress pants on, their church shoes on, and they tell you that, hey, are you looking for a part-time, full-time job or a spare-time job? We have a job opening, and we would like to invite you to the event tonight. And when you get there, they're trying to sell you insurance.
But you know what I feel like telling them, coach?
What's up?
Jump on it. Jump on it.
So for me, it's like, just be yourself. Tell the truth.
I feel you, though.
Don't invite me to come apply for a job. In reality, you want me to sign up to become your partner so that I can bring my entire family to the kitchen table so you can sell them a term policy.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
can always spot them out though, because when they approach you, they never tell you who they with up front. They're gonna say all that you just said.
Right.
And you gotta be like, well, what's the name of the company?
I'm in the financial industry.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not direct.
Yeah, they're never direct.
But I love that you and Black are bringing this up, because this has been very vital to me more recently than ever before. And Coach D, I got to give you some credit for this, because you really inspired me to do this often, right? And that is to vet people, not just by saying, okay, they sound shady, but look them up. If they're in the financial industry, look up to see if they have their licenses. If they say they have a business, go to that sunbiz.org if you're in Florida to
Facts.
validate, do they have an EIN number? So it is important that you know who you are dealing with in this day and age.
Absolutely, man. The biggest liars are the biggest scammers.
Yeah. Matter of
No.
fact, somebody tried to scam me this week.
I heard that.
It was
story.
just this week,
You
but
were just sharing
thankfully,
that.
thankfully, I was able to go to different websites to validate, that they didn't. It was a construction company. They didn't have any construction licenses.
Wow.
So yeah, just be careful out there in these streets, y'all.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this was your quote of the day. We'll be right back. Hey, man, this segment is brought to you by Ace Magazine. And y'all know it's always gets scary when it's time for the local news of the day. A couple things are currently happening right now in the political world. Donald Trump is getting sued for using people's music at his rallies. You guys heard about that at all?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Which one did you hear about? Because there's quite a bit of them out there right now.
Yeah, the one the rock band. Is it a country band or rock band? One of them.
Well, actually, it's a famous one. The one he always saying, "I'm coming out."
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
He came out of that for real.
yeah. He's saying, "Hey, man, I'm re-entering the political fields here," and he's and all his rallies, he's playing "I'm coming out," and for some reason the family of the late,
Diana Ross, right?
they're saying, "Hey,
Wait,
buddy."
don't say late
She
Diana Ross.
she not passed away yet. Don't put late on her. That's a great.
The great. Sorry,
Not
not
late.
the late.
Hey,
My
man,
apologies.
I told y'all
My
I had a
apologies.
crush on Diana. Don't do that.
You got a crush on
scared?
Diana?
I know he's still waiting.
You know
Yeah,
how old she
keep
is,
hope
bro?
I
alive,
wouldn't care if she
brother.
was 100. I got a crush on Diana Ross.
But anyways, man, let's move on to political news, man. Trump, he is saying that if I do not win the election this time, they have cheated. They have
Already.
cheated.
He's already put that out.
screaming that out right now, and he's getting his minions ready.
Hey, man.
He said it's going to be a bloodbath.
But see, this is the part where some stuff I think Donald Trump funny, but when he do that right there, I take that serious because I done seen what done happen, and we can't do that again because people starting to storm the Capitol,
Oh, yeah.
doing all this foolishness.
Oh yeah, you know the crazy.
certain stuff you don't play with, so
The
we ain't gonna play
crazy
like
thing
that.
is, he warned us about January 6th. He says, everybody tune in, right? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
He did that interview. Well, he's using the same rhetoric right now. If I don't win, they cheated. There's no way I can lose to Kamala Harris. And if I don't win, there's going to be bloodbath. What does he mean by that?
Is that a threat, sir?
And I honestly, I think that's what it is. And we're not taking those words seriously.
No, you have to take him serious because again, they shut him down on social media the last time, and now he's back to that kind of rhetoric.
Yeah.
Again, you're gonna
remember,
get somebody.
Twitter shut him down, and now his buddy Elon Musk, who is the new owner of X, formerly known as Twitter, gave him the platform again, and now he's right back to these harsh rhetoric. And as an American, you have to ask yourself: when is enough enough? He has proven he is bigger than the law. For a guy who has 39, I believe, right? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
He's been convicted of 39 felonies, he's still running for president, and he's still talking reckless.
But this is why.
It's just he hasn't pissed off the wrong person yet. That's all.
No, but
who-
Mr. Black
who is
and
the
I
wrong
was
person?
we were,
Star.
Some Caucasian man out there,
no, it's not that, but 'cause-
or some
but,
entity.
but before we even came on the air today, Coach Black was breaking down how the nationalism now is the new thing.
He probably need to offend
But-
some Jews.
Again, we gon' the stuff you saying Star is gonna cause a riot. We gotta if we gonna fix it, and we saying we one nation, we gonna have to act like one nation.
Yeah, but
Because
you,
all this divide is causing people not just people losing their lives.
No, I agree exactly with what you're saying. That's why I said I couldn't vote for him because he doesn't have the decorum, the diplomacy. He's not a united stand front. You know, he's definitely about division, divide and conquer. I can't stand with that.
But that's why I said when you have the wrong people in rule and making decisions, and they're casting this hatred throughout the nation just by giving them a mic, you can't do this.
Well, but what I'm saying is that Coach D was saying he's had the ability to run with his rhetoric without really fully being shut down, right? Or he got shut down temporarily. Now he's back up again. There has been no real consequences to this man's actions. So I was just saying he probably hasn't perturbed the right people yet.
Well,
Because we've...
I feel where you're going, but
Yeah.
again, that wouldn't be a good look either.
it
Cause
is
now
definitely a sensitive
it's gonna
topic.
be World
but-
War IV around here if something happened to him.
yeah, I agree with you, man.
Yeah, we don't want
I
that.
agree with you. And if he doesn't win, you know, his soldiers are out there. And my biggest issue is you have someone who's running for president who threatened to use the army as his personal enforcement team. Right? And he has made a promise that the National Guard will be replacing your local police departments.
Yeah.
So he's using the armed forces
Which we see that in other
against his
countries.
own people.
Coach, we're gonna move right along with this local news because you're gonna get us upset around here talking about
Well,
this.
I'm not trying to get, but people have to be woke. They got to understand what we are battling against.
If people do not believe that last incident was staged, I don't think they're gonna wake up. You don't have anybody out. You don't have, for all of this backup that he has, they're not even looking for this so-called guy that shot him. Now, you know how Trump is. If he was really shot at, that man would have been, hung.
They killed him. The dude
Nah.
did.
He died.
Nah.
they
He
killed
died
him.
right on the rooftop.
That's what
Nah.
they said. Oh, you think he was?
No.
Oh, you thought that was an actor?
No.
Cause Black told us yesterday that he got a scene in a movie where you can pull your teeth out and make it look real. Maybe Black, that might be what's
Or
going
pump
on.
the blood. Pump the blood out.
I'm with
crazy.
you. I'm with you on that.
No.
Man. Okay,
All right.
Well. I'm not saying I'm not disputing your conspiracy theory feeling, right? But just for the record, they did put a fall guy out there already, right? They did his background on his crib and his parents and his whole story. They did have a fall guy out there. So what she's saying that there's a fall guy. A guy died. She's not saying the guy didn't die. She's just saying that
He had nothing to do with
it was all staged.
But have you ever seen the show Scandal?
Big fact.
Okay, so
I'm like,
in-
out of all the junk that Trump be talking, he would be keep bringing this back up, and like his family would be talking about it.
The only he said the reason why on Fox News, he said the reason why he's not bringing it up more and more and more and more. He said on Fox News because other people died. Like the guy behind him is a real person. He died, so he doesn't want to perpetuate that. But also the Congress so-called put a gag order on him also.
Okay.
So I understand there's a lot of reason why for people who are not really following it can feel there's some level of espionage in it, and I'm not mad at you
I
for
still
it.
feel that. I mean, with all that you've given me,
Right.
I still feel that.
Right. And I'm not mad at you
Yeah.
for it.
Wow. Hey, again,
He's
Welcome
a
to
reality
America.
TV show
Well,
guy.
Walking.
Yeah.
I mean, he's treating his candidacy or Help me out with that word. Y'all know I don't. Candidacy or
his run,
his run, right?
his campaign run.
He is treating it like it's a reality TV show. You can see that, right? People are already quitting. You know.
I'm also, Coach D, Coach 954, and Star. I think really Donald Trump is running so he don't go to jail.
We all know that.
I mean, that's just kids. Keep it 100 to what is going on. If he wins, he doesn't go to jail, right? Because that's 4 years more that he can hold off prosecution, right? It's 4 years more that he could put more people in position to cover his back.
Right. Put that judge in place.
Right, exactly. It's 4 more years where when he walk out, he could write immunity for everything he's done in the past.
He could really be
Right?
above the law.
But that's why I say this is like, it's sad that this is the best we have.
It's not. That's why we got Kamala
That's why-
Harris.
that's why we got
running.
Kamala
No. I'm saying from the party that put him up there.
No,
That's-
well,
I'm just asking questions. You know?
Here's the thing. We had Barack Obama, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. The other side says, was that the best you had? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Because Barack appealed to our inner glory. You know what I'm saying? There's some people. Listen, there's half the America believes what Donald Trump's rocking.
Facts.
Yep.
So
Facts.
it's just 4 of us in this room are the ones that we're all woke. We understand it's a game, but there's half of America voted for him last time.
Absolutely.
Half of America.
But
And
this
even-
is what I'm saying, because we was talking about the United Nations and all the stuff earlier. What are we saying to the world when we used to be the beacon of light?
But the funny thing is, if you look at other countries' election processes, like Venezuela right now.
Yeah, Venezuela's big right now.
Like
Yeah.
Venezuela right now, their political thing right now is crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
It's chaotic.
Haiti right now.
Chaotic.
It's a coup. We're not even promoting it, but it was a major coup. The gangs stormed the Capitol.
I saw that. I know what you're talking
Right?
about.
So-
And that's common in other
And-
countries.
And common in other countries, bro.
Well,
Well,
Haiti
but
right
I'm
now.
saying, okay, we bringing that kind of atmosphere over here, cause
Cause the politics. Look,
But,
listen, England, same. Russia, look, Russia. Putin is running.
Nah, Russia, you better fall in line.
Hold on, that's my point. Putin is running for president, and he's literally killing his opponents right in front of the people.
That's what I'm saying.
Like-
Black. But this is what and again, we have to realize this is the question that we have to ask ourselves. If you did it before on January 6th,
It can happen again.
why would we put that kind of person back in the place?
Because you know why? Here's the thing, and I'm not defending him, right? I'm not defending him, but I'm just saying this: in 1776, when America was formed, we was ruled by England, and some people said we're not doing that no more. We're not going for that no more, and we're going to stand up, right? And we went to and we rushed the redcoats that were here. We rushed them and ran them down and killed them off and started a war. Right. This is what this country was built off of, bro. It just for a couple hundred years, it was easy. But this is what the political realm is. It's never sweet. No matter if you go to even Africa right now, South Africa. Let's go to South Africa. It was apartheid for years, and people were just being oppressed. The world was watching it.
Yep.
Right.
And then we see this is what politics and government does. When you don't like a government, you supposed to go against it.
Anytime you create a us and a them,
It's just how the world's
that's
gonna
how
be.
it goes down.
That's
Yeah.
what- It's just lucky for us. We've been sheltered for so many years, right? And again, how sheltered are we? Because let's go back in the mid-70s, Watergate, right?
Yeah,
Watergate.
Right. Listen, let's go back. How many presidents were assassinated? We've been killing our presidents off, right? John F. Kennedy,
Right.
shot, killed.
Right.
Ronald Reagan attempted, killed. right?
Right.
Abraham Lincoln won the war, and what happened to him? He was killed. We've seen this before. So when you say this never happened, we've been barbaric too. You know what I'm saying?
Well.
You know what I'm saying? But
I agree.
just that we just don't promote our a level of bar.
Yeah, we control the narrative
We control the
about
narrative.
what we do.
Yeah, we control our narrative.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Well,
I'm
we
saying?
the people over here on the way up show. We gonna walk in love. We ain't gonna do all that evil stuff that they doing out there. Y'all come down here to Hollywood, Florida, and come see me, man. I'm tired of all this. I'm tired of the bad news. I can't wait to my segment before we can get to the good news.
To the good news?
Yeah, this is sad.
Well, I have one more, and then we can go on break and then come back to your segment here, Coach. Fort Lauderdale feeling the pressure to come up with homeless fix, especially in downtown Las Olas, where the homeless crisis is taking over downtown Fort Lauderdale. And right now, they are, according to the Sun Sentinel News, that they are working on a strategy to clear the homeless from downtown Fort Lauderdale. I don't know about if you guys see it, but I see it now more and more every day. I'm seeing more and more homeless people, on the road. I know in California right now, and it's ridiculous. They have
Yeah.
they have
Out of
what's called
control.
Tent World in Africa,
City.
Tent City.
Mhm.
And it seems like it's becoming
Did you say
that
in
way here.
Africa?
No, in California.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's getting more and more like California here in South Florida. I mean,
I think we're far from California. When I have my friends from LA visit, they're always like, "Where's your homeless people?"
take them downtown.
No, I know where they are because shout out to Showering Love. I love to work with them when I can. Their whole mission is to help support people who are experiencing homelessness, and they have a mobile bus unit where they provide showers, clean clothes, and even a laundry facility for those who are currently living on the streets. So,
Yeah, I think that's the problem that we have here, because I know in West Palm Beach they're allocating now. I think it's 30,000 per unit, but they're petitioning to get that kind of, and they want to make it like maybe 50 of those homes for the homeless. But again, and I'm just gonna keep it real. I think it's all a game, because I was like, man, I used to always be that guy, man, $7.50 minimum wage, that's sad. And then we campaigned to get a raise, and they raised it to 15, but the price of living went up. So it's always another hurdle, yes.
Yeah,
So
sure.
that's why I say for homeless people, I don't
it's
know.
people experiencing homelessness. This is something I learned while I was working in that charitable sector. Again, going back to creating a us and a them. When you refer to people who are experiencing homelessness as homeless people, you create a divide. There's us and then there's them. But anybody could be experiencing homelessness in one stage of their life for one reason or another. So it's important to look at that, because when you just say homeless people, you already get a stigmatized idea of who these people are. And the
Right.
truth is, it's way beyond that, right? But I'm curious, Coach D, when you said they wanted to do something about it, what exactly do they want to do? They just want to move them over to Overtown?
No, great question.
You know?
So for months, the Fort Lauderdale Commission has been prepping for a statewide law against public camping and sleeping, which which is going into effect as of October 1st, and that's across citywide. So that was actually signed by that law was signed into law by Ron DeSantis back in March of
So
this
now
year.
in the city of Fort Lauderdale, it's illegal to camp.
Yeah,
out? Is that what you're saying?
they're supposed to arrest them and take them to the county jail.
Oh man, that sounds
but-
like free home and shelter. Okay.
But there's a twist to it, because
I like the way it started.
Broward Sheriff Gregory Toney is making it clear that the county jail will not be accepting homeless people who face arrest under the local anti-camping law.
Right, because that's a
So-
lot of resources.
Rumor has it that up north we putting homeless people on one-way buses to South Florida
Yeah.
Or Chicago.
or Chicago.
In New
That's-
York.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
It seems like the
Say that
initial-
again.
The cities like the cities like Philadelphia, New York, Chicago. What they do is during the wintertime or like the fall like this,
A one-way ticket.
they give them when a homeless person gets, they see them, they give them a one-way ticket to South Florida.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I understand because they can't be homeless in the
winter.
cold.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I take that.
That's when
yeah.
homeless shelters are over capacity and all resources are exhausted during the wintertime.
But my problem is, and I always said this: all this land, why people just can't go out there in the woods and camp out, and then go to Planet Fitness, take a shower, and go back out in the woods. That's what I mean. I don't think. I'm just keeping it real, man. All this, I mean, the thing of it is,
You are a cannibal, dog.
people.
So they have no homes, but you're assuming they have vehicles for transportation.
No, I just
and then
think the
you
law
think
should
Planet
be messing
Fitness
with them.
want a crowd now of people coming to take
Wait,
their
let me
showers?
give y'all a little insight because I know with my stuff, and I'm
Mm.
just y'all think I'm joking, but there are a lot of people living in their cars.
I know, but
No, I know, and I know exactly what you're saying.
saying.
They use the gym membership to
Yeah.
use the shower. I know it goes down,
Yeah, that's
but
what
now
I'm
you're
doing.
suggesting a flood.
No, I'm just saying. When I say
Right.
about
I'm like, this is the answer?
No, I'm saying. I just think if your people are homeless, don't be policing them to the point where you aggravating the people.
So you said you rather go forage into the woods, right? right.
yeah, go camping every day. That'd be nice.
Get up in the morning, go to your local fitness centers, shower, and go right back
Hey,
to the
Coach,
woods.
just imagine if I could sleep on
Is
the
this
beach.
a
No,
woman and child situation? Because that's a dynamic. It's not just single people that are out here, experiencing homelessness. You have families, you have mothers with young children. You throw them all into the woods. What safety do they have?
No. I'm not saying that stuff. Don't try to. This
That's what you
thing-
said, though.
But that's
I'm
really
not-
what you said,
that's
though.
what you
Dave.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't like to see people aggravating the homeless like this law they finna pass. Like you can't be out on the.
Yo, I own Planet Fitness. I don't want people just walking in my showers, bro. I gotta clean it.
No. Black, I'm asking you a question. This man homeless, and now you finna aggravate this man and lock him up. What I'm saying is,
They're not going to do that because I feel like that law was passed to pacify us as people, to make us feel like they're doing something about
Okay,
it.
okay.
But they're not going to do that.
Cause yesterday morning when we left the studio, we were standing right. We having a meeting outside. Homeless dude was sleeping right next to
behind us.
yeah, I seen one of them. They was flying like a what it was, Coach. She was. I'm sorry, y'all. But
We don't know that she
I
was.
don't think she was homeless. 'cause
Yeah.
She was too clean, way too clean. I don't think she was
I think
homeless.
she was on- she was just high.
Yeah, okay.
Hey man, this is your local news of the day. We'll be right back after these messages.
Y'all know it's your boy, it's Coach 954, man. I was so excited, man. Black was playing that Billie Jean, man. I started thinking back when Mike was getting ready for the Super Bowl and the Jerry Carroll caught on fire. But them
That wasn't Super Bowl.
That
What
was
that was?
Coca-Cola.
That was a Pepsi commercial.
I thought it was
it wasn't at the
Coca-Cola.
Super Bowl?
It was Pepsi?
It was Pepsi.
Pepsi? Okay. Sorry,
Oh,
Coke.
my
I didn't mean to
bad.
put that
Well,
on
see,
you.
Mike is the baddest one. So anytime you heard about Mike and Mike was doing something, Mike, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right here on the show today, Black. Mike had the best Super Bowl performance ever.
Yeah, I go with that.
Okay, there you go.
I go
See,
with
you know what I'm saying?
I go with that. Mike is definitely in the top 5.
You remember Usher last year? What you thought about Usher?
Usher was dope.
Usher did his thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Alicia Keys was looking amazing,
Oh,
though.
okay.
I would say Usher and Mike is in my top 5
Top
For
5.
Really?
Prince.
for sure.
Prince?
I wasn't a big Prince fan.
Oh, what about
Now
Beyonce?
I'm about to flood Prince because you something wrong with you.
Ooh.
No. I'm just saying I just wasn't a big Prince fan.
Yeah.
But
Dearly
Mike.
beloved. You gotta know Prince. See.
No, I know Prince music. Now, don't get me wrong. I wasn't. I was a big Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
fan, so-
I know, no doubt. No
You know
doubt.
what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
no,
But
I-
Beyonce did good too.
Beyonce shows.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When
J-Lo.
J-Lo's dope from Miami.
Yeah.
So when you say the best that did it, there's top 5. Michael was popping. But here's my thing about the Michael show, and please don't kill me, people who love Michael Jackson.
All right, give it to us.
But Michael show by the time he did the Super Bowl, that show was so old. Like, you know what I'm saying? We've seen that show a million times. It wasn't like that show is new. So we've seen it so many times over Grammy Awards, MTV Awards, you know what I'm saying? It was Usher's show was fresh.
It
Like,
was.
Yeah,
Usher
but
show
Usher
is-
brought the whole Las Vegas
the
with
whole-
him,
no,
man.
18 he brought out
I was just
Atlanta.
about to say he just brought his performance from
right.
his
Yeah.
residency
Well,
to the Super Bowl.
Well, again,
Yeah.
that's what Michael Jackson did too. You know, Michael Jackson, he combined all his shows up to the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, taking that one from Michael. Michael is a bad man. I remember when I met Michael Jackson for the first time in my life.
You
When I
met Michael Jackson?
Yes, sir.
Stop it.
No way. I met Michael
Black,
Jackson.
you know everybody. Black, you met
No,
Michael.
no.
Did you look him in the eyes when you met him, though?
Hold on. Careful.
Black about to correct it.
Careful.
All right. Black, say careful.
Be careful. You said I know everybody. No, I don't know everybody. I met a lot of people. I met Michael Jackson in the backstage of the Jay-Z tour.
Wow.
Jay-Z was on tour, right? And we was in Philadelphia,
Yes, sir.
Hard Knock Live tour, and Jay-Z was walking around with him, Michael Jackson, around to everybody's dressing room. I'm in the dressing room with Ja Rule, Steph Lover, Ed Lover, Irv, Chris Gotti, and I took my little brother
Yeah.
as an eyewitness. My little brother, I call him on the phone right now. He'll pass out and tell you the story. And we're in the dressing room, and Jay-Z's walking him to everybody's room, and Michael Jackson came and gave my brother and I a handshake.
Wow.
The nigga pants was so tight. I never seen a man with the pants that tight. He had black Levi's, and they were tight as hell.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson gave us we gave him a handshake. He handshake everybody throughout, and it was amazing, bro. Like my little brother, I think that if I might call on a break. You know what I'm saying?
But see, this is what I'm saying. That's why this is what you get on the way up show. You get a lot of history. So I got some notes. I'm gonna talk about a little more sports. But while I'm on this, and you talking about Jay-Z, I think with Jay-Z being in that position now to represent the music in the NFL, he put a different spin on it.
Yeah, I think since he's been handling the NFL, the shows have been different. You know, Rihanna, the Dr. Dre. And the doctor that show was crazy. The Beyonce show was crazy. Even the J-Lo and Shakira show was crazy. Like what he has done, becoming the Rock Nation becoming the entertainment factor for the Super Bowl. We should see an elevated show for the next decade or so.
Now,
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I think there's going to be a little twist because it's been nothing but hip hop for the past 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Oh, this year they doing country. I
think
bet.
this year,
Got it.
I
They
think
gonna
this
do
year
country.
they got to
Yeah.
get the
Yeah.
rest of the world involved.
Yeah, gotta
you
go
know, so
country.
it's either pop or country. I think one of them. They haven't announced it yet. This who's going to be the performer for this year? But I honestly believe it's going to be a different genre of music.
Has to be.
Has to be. Absolutely.
But guys, you know, I kind of want to take a little bit from your Financial Friday right now, because you know that the music industry and the sports world work hand in hand.
Oh, absolutely. It's entertainment.
Do you know that we also train to a beat? So most of the athletes, there's a octave in your brain when you're training. But because these guys are so crafty in this digital age now, what they do is they're taking certain songs and giving to places like your fitness centers. I don't want to say a name. But because those centers play that song all day, those are royalties. Do you think that's a good business transaction what Jay-Z was able to pull off when they said they was going to fix all the download? And
100%.
wow.
Yeah. I want to say what Jay-Z did with Rock Nation and Tidal is a game changer. His new deal they have now, Rock Nation Distribution, which is going to change the game even more for independent artists. Right? He's allowing you to have distribution and own your masters at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
but that's like I go to the fitness centers.
But that hurt the
Bootleggers
record labels.
are gonna
I know
need
we're
to
talking
figure out
about
what to
sport,
do.
but that definitely
For sure.
hurt the record labels.
For sure.
You know?
For sure. Record labels are now in trouble. You know, I was I'm reading an article the other day. Jermaine Dupri is waiting. He's waiting for his music reversals to come out. After 30 years, you get your music reversals. So what happened is, when the record company made that rule, they didn't think you were gonna live 30 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, like Barry Gordy, and all those guys, they didn't think they were gonna live to this long. And now the music reversal coming up. Yo, imagine this dude's gonna get back Chris Frost original, Usher's first album original. He gonna get back like all those songs from back then. He gonna get those back 100%.
But that goes into our favor, especially with a platform like what we have now, because now we can break music, we can train our athletes. There's a new sound. So for me, hey, Coach 954, I'm looking at an opportunity. I'm like, wait a minute, if my athlete's gonna work out to certain songs, why not create a new sound? Because most of the catalogs have been bought up by all the big boys, and when you go on Madden or anything, there's a playlist. But they are getting paid every time that song is played. Anytime a song is played in a stadium, they're getting paid.
Well, thankfully, the right people are getting paid now.
Who are these people? The labels getting paid. I don't know them people.
Yeah, but the labels get paid because they paid the artist the money.
No. What she's saying is they're getting paid, but that's the label.
No, what we were talking about earlier, thanks to Tidal and the new Rock Nation distribution deals, they're putting the money in the rightful owner's pockets. That's what this is.
Right.
That's
what
about.
So let me, coach, I put a spin on it. I'm telling you, I'm teaching life, I'm teaching sports, but I'm telling you the good news. The good news is right now, be creative, go in there and make a hit. Come and tell me, we ready, and I'm gonna get my kids to work out to it, and we're gonna make some money. I'm trying to get all the money I can get right now because I got a lot of kids I'm trying to help. And Mr. Black can break songs. You know how to break songs, Mr. Black?
I've been breaking songs for the last 15 years.
All right, Friendly Monster over there, you still can rap?
Man, if I go back in the booth, I think I could do a little something.
Lady Star, can you sing the hook?
Oh God, here we go.
Cause we gonna make us a song.
I'm gonna do some spoken word on it. But
all right, we going in the studio.
I'll be your backup dancer.
Hey, that's what I'm telling y'all. In this climate, y'all, you gotta follow sports and entertainment because that's where the money is.
Facts.
So
I believe money's in sports, but I don't believe money's in music left.
Oh, you think the money's going in entertainment?
Money because for instance, right now, every song that we play on this show, we pay 0.00067 for every song we play. There's no money for that. There's no money
in tours.
Yeah, there's no money in what we're doing. Like the artists, we're paying less than a penny for every time we play their record.
So you saying the music industry is not what it used to be?
Well, it is.
Well,
I mean, these guys are still getting paid by going on tours, making public.
That's where the money is in the tours.
Appearances.
Yeah,
and that's how they're making their money. They're not making money because
sales.
The big media is spending their record.
Yeah, because even sales, like there's an artist right now. He's the only artist right now this year that's selling vinyls, selling CDs. Right, he's an artist from Georgia.
Wow.
Lil Merger, he's selling his CDs for $100 a CD, right? He's the only person. There's nobody else selling CDs anymore.
Actually,
right?
I know somebody.
Hey,
but they $10.
$10.
Well, y'all, let me get on to this sports, man, because it's Thursday night, man. We kicking off the NFL season tonight, and guess who they got on the lineup tonight? They got
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Well, you got hype.
What's
She was
up?
like,
I know what.
So my mama live in Kansas City. So.
You got the Chiefs against the Ravens.
The Ravens.
Who you going with?
I'm going with them. Who you think? After I got all
she
excited.
got excited
You
for the
going with
Chiefs.
Patrick?
She going with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
But Patrick going against Lamar, and Lamar is part of the 954. Now,
Hey, this is the NFL is big business for real. You know what? This is a Super Bowl part 2.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's how you kick the season off.
Yeah, that's how you kick the season off.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to the Super Bowl this year?
Lamar had them weapons this year, so I love the Chiefs. Don't get me wrong, I'm an Andy Reid fan,
Mm-hmm.
but when it comes down to home team, I got to go with Lamar. And Lamar, it's time for Lamar to get one. So, Mr. Black, who you going with tonight?
All right, so it's game 1 of the season. So, I'm gonna go with my heart,
Okay,
not my brain. So my heart, I want Lamar to win this game,
all right.
but my
Okay.
brain knows
Them Chiefs.
them Chiefs gonna win.
Yeah, coming out the gate too.
Yeah.
No. To be honest, man, I think the Chiefs has all the the weapons that they need to repeat this
Right.
year. I know that I'm calling it early, and I know the NFL is kicking off tonight. But honestly, man, I believe that they're going to repeat it because of the weapons that they have on offense and defense, and not to mention they have a coach who has mastered the game.
Yeah,
you know, and he is going to go down as one of the best defense
Yeah.
of coordinator of all time.
Well, he's
You
gonna.
talking about Andy Reid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy Reid ain't no defensive guy.
Yes, he is.
No, Andy Reid offense. Don't do that, coach. Don't do that. No,
Man, are you crazy? He hired a defensive coordinator, but they're running Andy Reid's defense from Philadelphia Eagles. Come on, coach. You know football.
Andy Reid run the offense. You making me take my glasses
No,
off. I'm an Andy Reid fan now.
He does run the offense.
He's
but
an
don't
offensive
nobody
mind.
know defense more than Andy
All right,
Reid.
we ain't
Well,
on that.
well,
I'm telling you the truth, my brother.
I'm gonna do my fact check
Let's
later because
let's
I've
do
been
that.
following Andy Reid for
Let's
a long.
do that.
Because
Okay.
Andy Reid is the reason Westbrook and all them boys and McNabb had that offense throwing it in the flats. Remember,
Yeah.
Andy Reid came.
also the one who helped Michael Vick get back into the league, and also helped Michael Vick get his name back by running Andy Reid offense. But when you look at Andy Reid track record, he puts the best defense no matter where he goes.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna stay with you. I ain't, you know, me and you being friends today. So let's talk about
Whoa.
let's talk about Friday. Man, Friday, these guys are over in Brazil.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The Packers
Unbelievable.
are going to Brazil.
Unbelievable.
Now, what you think is bringing this on to send the first game to Brazil? Is it a money game or what's
Money.
Money.
And you talk a little Spanish, right?
Well, Portuguese,
Portuguese
is
is in
Brazilian.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh, Portuguese is in Brazil.
Yeah.
So, do you think the Portuguese fan base is going to support the game? And do you think that the Portuguese nation has already gave a little money
Brazil.
to the
Brazil.
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 Yeah. No, I think
I mean,
this is
Brazil.
a good
Thank you,
play to
Black.
get the world involved. You
Oh,
know,
okay. You know some stuff.
Latin America is big on football, what we call here soccer.
Yes, yes.
You know, what we doing with the football, they laugh at. So I think this is a good play to get everybody on board.
Actually,
get the world
I
on
just
board.
think that the NFL is realizing that soccer is now world sport.
Mhm.
It is
And and what they want to do is introduce American football
as a world
to the
sport.
rest of the
Yeah.
world. Think about it. We now have them playing football in Canada,
Word.
Yes.
right?
Well,
Um,
they've been in Canada for real. They've been
right.
in-
I mean, and we're playing in Europe.
Yeah,
We have games in
we've been in Germany for the last 10
Hey,
years.
Black. You know my segment. It's a twist to it.
Go ahead,
All
go,
right.
go ahead.
Give us that
And
twist.
here's the thing, y'all.
Go with it.
I think we done fell for it again. Y'all know how to say it. You fell for the banana in the tailpipe.
Easy.
Gotcha.
All right.
Easy.
See, one thing
Okay.
that happened with American football, they opened up sports betting, and they've been watching for a long time that because the international game was soccer and everybody could bet on it, they made a lot of money. So now they're opening up the borders because they want everybody to bet on what? American football. But that's gonna be for the other show when we talk about sports betting.
Let's do that.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's a big ploy to make sure the world is betting on American football now.
Yeah. My only disappointment of having taking games out of America and having it home games abroad, Germany. Like last year, Jacksonville had 3 games in Germany. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? You taking away home games from American people, American ticket holders, right? Home ticket holders. They only have 8 games home, so you take games away from us. You know, the fan base doesn't get to see it. Now I understand what happened with Jacksonville last year. 'Cause Jacksonville was working on their stadium. Their stadium was in repair, so they outed.
Had to outsource
Yeah,
that.
they had
Right, right,
outside of the games. But then like the Eagles fans, they only get 8 games, and you only get probably 3 or 4 games in good weather. You know what I'm saying?
But Black, me and you, hey Black, you know me and you already, you teaching me a little movie game. You know that the stadium is really like their set.
Yeah, but
They use the fans just for the eye candy for the
yeah,
TV.
but what I'm saying,
No,
I-
you need that energy.
Yeah.
What you mean?
no, that's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, why take a fall game away?
Because remember, we want the world to see what we doing.
Yeah,
so
well,
to
I
have
hear
the
what
whole
you're saying.
Brazil,
Black saying
yeah.
one of the good weather days
You-
of
you-
games.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm
They
saying,
should-
so
okay.
the home team, like this is a good weather game. right? This is gonna be. It's gonna be natural. It's gonna be late summer, early fall again. Why take that game away?
You say use a later.
Yeah, use the
later
game.
date.
Use the game in December.
Yeah, I follow you now.
when it's
Okay,
cold.
okay.
You know?
And everybody want to go to Brazil.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
because you lived up north. See,
Yeah.
we ain't used to cold down here.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you now.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's all I'm saying. I think the NFL could have did a better job in taking a game away from a winter city team. You know, they could have I would took a December game.
And be like, man, you doing so good in my segment, man. I'm gonna keep you part of my segment. But the last story of the day is Stephon Curry wife was shocked because Stephon took down the Golden State Warriors.
You gotta say shocked because I thought you said shot at first.
No,
Yeah.
shocked. Like she was
Surprised,
She was
stunned,
surprised.
outraged,
She was hurt
hurt. Okay.
in a way where she didn't know that she thought her life was gonna change. So she was like, Steph, what's going on? Now, his surprise was he signed his contract for $62 million to stay. But the question is, her heart dropped because she would have had to relocate her whole family. So the league,
That happens.
yeah. So the league is known for, and I'm talking football, basketball, in the league, that when you're moving your family like that, it's unfair to the children. So for Steph to be in San Francisco for all these years, the question that I have, do you think it's worth it to put your children through that?
Yeah, it's not always a negative thing. I got a family member who has kids with a professional basketball player, and they've lived in various parts of the United States, and I think it made the kids richer. You know, it doesn't always have to be a negative thing. We have a lot of military kids right now that are moved around, and I think that might be sometimes more extreme. But
Correct.
it doesn't have to be a negative thing. I think seeing the world, being a part of the world, and learning how to make new friends and adapt to new situations are invaluable tools that a young person can learn.
Well, I
Wow.
mean,
And shout out to Aisha Curry.
Okay,
Aisha.
Yeah.
they don't necessarily have to move. I mean, I think Carmelo and Lala was the prime example. I mean, they wanted to, raise their kid in New York. Cayenne was raised in New York. And, when Melo decided to leave New York to go play elsewhere, they stayed in New York.
Yeah, that happens too. Yeah.
And listen, Steph Curry, his father played on another team, then moved to Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So Steph was privileged to grow up in Charlotte, but his father played in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? He really was at Orlando, got traded to Charlotte Hornets, and then he got born in and he grew up there. And now that he played for the Warriors, his family grew up there. But if he got traded and ended up in I don't know where Steph could end up.
They're not trading
But
Steph.
look at Orlando. Look at Shaq. Shaq started it out in Orlando, then to L.A., then he moved to Boston. He played for the Boston Celtics. He played a bunch of the Phoenix Suns. I think he played. So a part of being part of the league is about being traveling. And if you got bread, and you're making money, you're supposed to be able to have residents in these cities, and your family's supposed to be secure and being done.
But but to me, that's a big sacrifice as a father.
Well, Black is making a good point because I think about it. She didn't go everywhere every time he moved around either.
Mm-hmm.
They got stationed where they wanted to raise their kids. And going back to what he was saying, if you got money, it's not like the wife can't go up and travel around to be around her husband when needed.
But let's do the numbers though. That's what I'm saying. The preseason starts in early July or late July. The season doesn't end until January or December if you don't make the playoffs first. So you're talking about 7 months to 8 months that you're away from your family.
Potentially,
You-
it's all about how you work it.
No, I'm saying if you're away from home, say my kids, I'm just using me. I wish I was in the league if it was me. My kids live in Florida, but I play for Kansas City. I got to be there all week.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
and we're gonna
You
come
feel
see
me?
you on the weekends.
That's it. On the weekend.
Yeah.
That's the sacrifice I'm asking about. Y'all
But-
think
but-
that's good?
But men make those type of
Every day,
sacrifices,
Coach.
yeah, whether they're in a
I
league
was
or not.
a professional ball player. I worked for corporate Marriott, and I lived in a suitcase.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, I mean, yeah, these truck drivers,
Yeah.
they on the road.
Months at a time,
Time, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
well,
what
see,
about-
I was spoiled because see, my father we have a profession that we was home. We was pool construction guys. So my dad was home every night. And I wouldn't trade that for nothing.
I got you.
Yeah, we're not saying that's a bad
But,
thing. We're just saying that families can adjust and
Yeah.
make the best out of it. I
Gotta
mean, think
adjust.
about international players. We just talking about the United States. People get shipped out to whole other countries.
Yeah, how about these pilots and these train? Back in the day, you worked on the railroad. You was on the road. You was on the train, bro. What
But-
about the bus drivers?
Flight attendants.
Flight
right now.
attendants, bro.
Yeah.
Now, I'm you know, I gotta throw myself in this because this was the most hurtful thing for me as a man. When your kids get grown and they look at you and they like, Dad, I ain't really even know you like that. I be like, dang.
But you know what? I felt that way about my dad at one point in time, and he wasn't even in a league.
That's what
Because
I'm saying.
men are the providers. They feel led to work as much as possible.
Dude,
You know.
Coach, I want to, I empathize with you, but your kids are gonna say that no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they go.
Yeah.
Your kid, you could be there every night. Your kid gonna say, I don't even know you. You don't
Yeah.
relate to me.
You were there, but you weren't really there. Yeah.
Dude.
Hey,
That's the life of a working parent.
Right.
Hey, well, on that note, Phil is my father, my biological didn't bother. So. Hey, we'll be right back with the quarter of the day, because guess what, y'all?
No. Well,
I mean,
Quarter
I'm
of the
sorry.
day.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Cultural
Listen.
conversation.
Y'all know I got in my feelings because I thought about what my kids said, so I went back to the quarter of the day because I was inspired. But to my kids, Mr. Black just helped me, so I don't feel bad anymore. You said they were gonna
Just
say
say
it
Daddy's
anyway.
here, baby. Daddy here.
They were
huh?
gonna say that anyway.
All right, y'all. So since my kids hurt my feelings, I'm getting ready for culture conversation. Coming right back with Lady Star, and I guarantee you it's gonna be good. Y'all better stay right there, cause I want y'all to know. Thank you to Ace Magazine. She gonna bring the heat. Let's do it. They gave me the flow.
We didn't give
We did not, but okay.
But guess what, Lady Star? It's Thursday and we ready to go. We know you got something that you want to say that's going to make us stay and want to play. Culture Conversations is deep. And sometimes it make you want to sweep
what?
underneath the lady's feet.
What?
Black, you trying to stop me from flowing.
Dude, that's just how corny as hell. Like you could, I know you. Don't be, I know your game is. You one of them dudes who go to see a girl in the club. Hey, girl, how you doing? What's up? I'll drink your bath water. What?
No, Black. We ain't doing that one no more. That was back in the 80s. But Lady Star, we
Oh,
ready
you was
for-
drinking bath water in the 80s?
That was in the songs, you know. We fell for it. We tried to say the same thing they said in the song. We ain't doing that. But Lady
I
Star,
know your gig. You just try to get a woman to laugh.
that's it.
You don't care what you saying as long as it could be so. But the crazier the better, because then she gonna be like, "What?" and start laughing, and
Hey,
you're like,
anyone-
"Got her."
Yeah, when she laugh, get what they tell me. She think I'm cute.
That's what that tells you.
All right.
Okay.
I'm done with you.
I
Star.
bet
Go
you
ahead.
had that.
Stop just
But
playing.
you're right,
Star.
baby. I do absolutely want to keep the people together. And from some of my research that I've been seeing, it looks like over 50% of the reason why marriages divorce is due to infidelity.
Oh,
Cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating in the next room.
Oh, what's the Isley Brothers
I
song?
don't know.
Or is that no? That's
Black
not
gotta
Isley
go.
Brothers.
you looking at the plug?
No.
That's not a cheating song. What are you talking about?
No, I think.
Oh,
I think
that
you're-
is a cheating song though. You looking at the blood.
the plug. No, I thought the plug was saying, "Oh yeah, he that guy, right?"
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
not
You
a cheating
know
song.
I got it.
Yeah. But yeah, Star, so when you look into a marriage, you saying that's the reason that most marriages break up?
Well, it's taking up 50%.
Oh,
It's
wow.
definitely one of the top two, obviously.
But to me, that's obvious. Listen, yeah, I could probably name the top 5, right?
yeah, I think we all could. Yeah.
Black
Number-
the master. Let's go. Black.
Number 1, cheating.
Okay, hold on, Black. I'm writing notes now.
Number 2, finances.
Facts.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Number 3, children.
Yep.
Number 4, family.
I knew you was gonna say that. Yes.
Okay.
Right? And number 5, age. Age difference.
Well,
I could be
Black-
wrong. Am I wrong? How many
No,
I got right?
you're not wrong at all.
Okay.
You're absolutely right on track there, my friend.
Oh no, Black. Boy, I told you that's the master.
No,
the
Black
master is the Black.
When you live and you go through so many experiences, it's easy to just come up with those answers. I mean, in any relationship, we all know the very first thing that can, destroy a bond between two individuals is cheating, is being unfaithful, right?
Right.
Liars, right? Lying in a relationship, right? I think those are the top reason why people would want to break up anyways, or get a divorce. Honestly speaking, I think it's finance, man. I think that should be number one, because at times, women like to feel secure in everything that they do. They want to wake up the next day not thinking, okay, how is this bill's going to get paid? When there's lack of funds coming in the home, that's when you could see the separations, like and then that's when the cheating starts, because, well, he's not able to cater to me, and she's like, well, I don't love him anymore, or I don't respect him anymore because he's not holding up his weight. You know what I'm saying? And that's where she start looking at the other brothers. In my opinion, I think from growing up in our community, I think finance was always a big reason why families broke apart. That's when the cheating started.
Well, infidelity is number one. Financial issues is number two. And other reasons could also include, that we did not mention here, addiction, which could lead to infidelity and financial issues. Lack of commitment, not as far as like infidelity goes, but just not dedicated to the union. They're not taking their marriage seriously. And so, in other words, they're growing apart.
Yeah.
And then unrealistic expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last one was marrying too young, which we talked about in a previous show, that marriages before the age of 25 are 60% more likely to experience divorce than if you marry after the age of 25.
Right.
So we do know that age is definitely a factor here, right? Marriage is a big step, and we need to be mature
But
enough to handle it. Yeah.
I think we overdo it when we come to marriage, because marriage and relationships are the same. It's a contract. So when you talking about a relationship, most people that are in real relationships, I think, do better sometimes before the paper.
Absolutely.
I agree. I agree.
I'm just, because again, it's like you're working to a goal, but when you get your goal, now you're comfortable.
That was the joke I was saying yesterday on yesterday's show about your about the guy who getting engaged. But in theory, I definitely totally agree with you. I think what happens is when the paper changes the narrative, but if you are dating someone and you're locked in, I think to me it's you can get past when you're dating and you cheat. The relationship can maybe recover quicker. It could mend quicker than. Not saying it can't mend on the other side too.
I understand what you're saying.
But it meant when you just dating, it could mend quicker than when we're married I cheat, and it could because I know people who cheated, got caught cheating, and their relationship got rekindled. You know what I'm saying? And it mended. Then I seen others that just couldn't. And it couldn't pass the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think you're onto something. We all have preconceived notions about what marriage means, right? And no matter how long you've been committed to someone in a relationship, it could be 10 years. But when you get married, we feel like, oh no, this is the official commitment. So it's like, if you were cheating on me before we got married, maybe we can patch things up. But now if you cheat on me after, we're married, it feels like a complete breach.
Right.
I know what you're talking about, but it don't make sense to me.
It's a breach of contract.
Yeah.
And you're going against your vows. When you get married, is death do us apart. You made that commitment. Through sickness and hell, right?
Mm-hmm. Health, not hell.
Hell, because it ain't health.
Well, according to renewbreakupbootcamp.com,
talking about health.
That's what they say, though. Health, not hell.
It's hell, man.
So you say in sickness and hell.
Yeah, in hell.
All right.
It ain't about health.
Okay.
You know what? So Dr. Bryant, that's what she was saying. I think it was on that show with Cam and Dr. Bryant, where I think it was Cam's mom had said, everyone wants someone, that they can partner up and experience heaven with, but it's really about finding that partner that you're willing to go to hell for.
Okay, well,
Or
I
go to hell with.
got a question for you, Lady Star.
You got a question for me?
Yes, because this what happens and I saw this. It was a clip of the lady. She was like, Miles, I'll forever love you. Miles, and she was from another country. And she was like, Miles, I will forever love you. I'll forever be the queen that God has called me to be for you. So in my church, the preacher say before you get married, and I want you to answer this question, is you taking your vows?
Okay, I'm about to say I'm not married.
No, we practicing. He says, Miss Star, would you obey Mr. Black?
Well, you know what's so cool about today's age? And
Wait.
it's
You
not
can't
even
say
today,
that. You got to
but
say
you
yes.
can make up your own vows.
You sure can.
So
You sure
we
can.
don't have to do that traditional thing.
You sure can.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Wait. Obey is out.
I already knew you was about to go down that route. You was trying to I knew you was gonna use the word obey or submit. I know one of those two is coming
So
out.
you ain't gonna you want to say that?
You know what? I honestly don't know if I'll ever be married again. My personal thoughts about marriage are a little different now than what they were when I was younger. And I don't necessarily know if I need to be married.
Okay.
When you got married, did they use the word obey? Or do you recall?
I think it was probably,
Yes.
do you take this person through sickness and health? Yeah, that
They told you health.
No.
or sickness and what is it? Yeah, sickness and health, poverty and wealth, whatever that old
you
stuff
got
was.
married. You got married in the church, right?
In the church, yeah.
Yeah, you said obey. I know you said obey.
Yeah, obey, submit,
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
Listen, just so I know where you're going, and I can just be very honest with you, I don't have a problem submitting, and I don't think a lot of women have problems submitting.
Okay.
It's not the what, it's the who.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
All right, stand up in it.
I think really my question. I was not sure what his question was going.
Look
Yeah.
at Black.
I'm not know, but I was just wondering when 'cause I remember when I got married the first time. I think they obey was in the verbiage.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Mhm.
That was a 93, 94, right? Obey was in the verbiage. My daughter got married 2 years ago. Obey wasn't in the verbiage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember obey, but I probably wouldn't have had a problem with it either. I just, like I said, I was very devout in the church in that time too. So if that was what it was supposed to be, that's what it was supposed to be in my mind.
Yeah, but
Thank-
what I'm saying is,
I didn't hear nothing about obey. Thank God.
yeah, but what I'm saying
what they gave you in your what was you?
I can't even remember, man.
Okay.
see, I know what
Mine was just a legal binding contract.
nah.
It was just a legal binding
You got married in the
contract.
courthouse?
I got married in the
Yeah.
courthouse,
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
The courthouse don't use obey.
They're
Nah,
not
man,
playing
it
with
was
that.
a legal
Yeah.
binding contract.
I do. Yes, no,
No,
rock
that's
that.
it, man.
Rock
Sign.
that. Rock that.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
But guys, if you having a problem with your girl submitting, I think that says a lot about you.
Wait, don't be always trying to come back at me because I asked a question. See, that's what I've been seeing.
Back to our cheating statistics. Okay.
Go ahead.
According to renewbreakupbootcamp.com, only 15.6% of relationships are able to recover after infidelity. However, if you are married, according to Divorce Magazine, 60 to 75% of couples who experience infidelity remain together. So there is definitely a feeling of more connectedness, bonded, contract.
It's harder
when the
to get out.
marriage
It's
is
harder
in.
to get out.
Yeah. You probably got more at stake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna please if we work it out. Please
Yeah.
work it out because
listen.
that money. Please don't work it out. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
in these days, if you're cheating and you're married,
Yes, sir.
again, you got to go back. Marriage is like a business now these days, right? You're going to lose everything over that piece of meat.
Oh, no, don't call it that.
Wow.
And listen, y'all.
No, for real.
Yeah, I know what you
You're
called
going
it.
to lose
Why
everything
you just
over...
didn't call it sex?
Nah,
Piece of meat.
it's a meat. It's
Yo,
a
no.
meat, right? And-
You a meat.
Hey, but listen, y'all.
Nah. Well, at men, we got sticks.
Oh Lord, don't even.
We
stop.
got chopsticks.
I
you know
rather
what
you
I'm saying?
refer to yourself as meat.
Meat,
Yeah,
you know?
about no stick.
Hey, you need that drumstick. You
Oh
know?
Lord.
Hey,
Only if it got meat on it.
I told you they don't want no little small things though on that side of
Lord,
town.
yeah. Here we
But I
go.
want to say this to all
What
the
are you talking
islands.
about, small thing?
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
meat.
No, bro.
A stick ain't small, man.
It's hard. It's hard.
Only in your world.
Let me ask you guys this: who do you think cheats more, women or men?
Women,
Man.
Oh, men.
Man.
women,
No.
Okay.
No, coach.
women.
No, not at all.
You guys are delusional.
Man.
No, most women are lower.
Women.
Let me tell you what happened with a woman.
No, let her
Oh,
answer.
go
Let her
ahead.
answer. Let her
Okay.
answer.
She
All
got
right.
the answer.
So here are the gender differences
Drum
when it
roll.
comes to infidelity. Men are more likely to cheat than women.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
However, pero, this varies by age. For example, among young adults, age 18 to 29, women are slightly more likely to cheat than men. But this gap reverses among those ages 30 to 34 and up.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I give you that. But again, women at that age, they're more, they out there enjoying themselves, so they do.
I'll
Little,
let you say they fast.
yeah, they
Yeah.
fast.
So check this out though. The infidelity differences as far as age groups go, men age 60 to 69 have the highest infidelity rates.
Damn.
Yeah.
Grandpa still going
you know
at it.
why? Because now grandpa is dating his age and your age.
Oh yeah, yeah, man.
He got
He
that
coming
big-
for the mama, the daughter.
Yeah, he got that blue pill.
Yeah.
He knocking them all down.
And you
what
know,
I'm saying?
in my community, it seems like the older the man becomes and the wife gets, right?
Mm-hmm.
They get passed to go out there and go do their thing,
Mm-hmm.
and the women don't care anymore for some reason.
Well,
I've seen that
I-
many times in my life.
Well, I think also older men cheat more because their wives are maybe because of hormonal stuff and biological stuff. They're probably not even engaged like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I could imagine my grandfather. He could he could still have kids, right? Men can still do it, and my grandmother was bedridden. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
he was so I could see him. The lady next door, or something going on. I can see that happen.
Yeah, that's why every time you go to the strip joint, man, 9 times out of 10, you see those 65 plus
yeah,
men
yeah,
at the
yeah.
bar, you know,
Yeah.
and they the one that
Oh.
gets the most attention.
So it's not
Yeah.
that he's just no longer attracted to his wife.
Nah,
The
But,
older
but,
woman?
but the thing, the other part about it, most men are visual. Most men.
That's what
are-
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they're not. I was thinking maybe they're not visually attracted.
No, it's just again when women get comfortable, like you said, you don't.
You mean like let themselves go physically?
Yeah, they're home. They're not. When you home, I'm not trying to be pretty. So guys that don't have my ability to say, baby, I love you for who you are, and I'm gonna be right there with you. See,
This
some of them
guy.
guys don't have that kind of ability like
This
me.
guy. Let
So-
your wife gain
Hey, man,
80
stop it.
pounds
Hey, coach, don't
in a
say
year.
this
And let me
guy.
see what you think.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. You say, do they got a box? I remember. I remember.
But back to what I'm trying to say. So when you dating someone and you love them for who they are, you don't put that kind of pressure on them. But most men are visual. So when you see the little eye candy and you start reminiscing, like, boy, woo, I remember when. Most guys, they just want to remember when.
So okay, so clarify for me. Are you saying that older men are cheating, in your guys' opinion, because the woman has let themselves go, or because she's no longer interested in satisfying that part of the relationship?
Nah, I think that when women always want to satisfy, I think what happens is I believe, especially the age group you have mentioned, 69, 59, 69, and 70 men who are now out there double and dipping, right? Is because their wives are probably older and not in that space anymore. Could be sick, could be hormonal, after the menopause, a lot of things change for women.
Correct.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So when you say not in that space, you're suggesting that they're not interested in having sex as
like
much,
that as
right?
much, yeah, they're
Okay.
not,
And
yeah.
since the guy isn't getting his needs met, he got to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't say it like that. That's not.
Well, what
good.
is it? That is it.
That's it.
You
If
saying-
you're not getting satisfied in the relationship and you're not getting it in the relationship,
But what I'm saying is, Coach D say, to death do us part. You supposed to hold that desire.
I'm gonna give you a
and-
quick scenario. I'll give you a quick scenario.
Go ahead, bro.
Your wife is in the bed. She's bedridden, right? She has some kind of whatever. She's home, and you see a lot of old women, old people. They're locked in. They bedridden, right? One of the mates is still moving around, right?
Yes, sir.
And one is not.
I'm following you.
The one who's not they're laid up. The one who's able to move around, they're probably gonna do something else. They're gonna find comfort in someone. It may not be love, but it just be comfort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but again, if they agree to that,
Because death do you part don't mean I can't cheat. Death do you part mean we're together. I'm gonna be next to you as we're together for life.
Not part 4. I loved your face.
yeah, I want to.
That was fun.
You know, I looked over there at Coach Coach D to say, do you agree with that, Coach D?
I mean, look at Will and Jada.
Oh, Lord, he done brought Will and Jada in. He pretty smart man.
Listen, I'm going to say to you, I'm going to say to Coach D. Coach D is married, right? 45 years from now, his wife may have. I don't want to put that on, but went through some.
I'll help you out. So here's statistics about women. Believe it or not, the highest rate for women infidelity is at age 50 to 59. So what you're saying is maybe in this age range of 50 to 59, a woman may become, basically might walk out on her marriage, right?
Well, listen.
And then what?
Because I done heard all the songs.
I'll give you the other scenario. Okay, let's go back. The old man who married the actress who died in Hard Rock, right? He was 77 years old. His wife that he had died. Mm-hmm. Then he married Anna Nicole.
Okay, I remember that.
Right? Anna Nicole was in her 30s, right? She met with this old man. His old man, he had kids older than her, right? The reason why he started messing with her because his wife that he was with for all the years passed away or was sick. Well, first he started messing with her, she was sick.
Right.
And then he started. So that's what happened.
Yeah, but you talking about?
I mean, if you guys want to, look at what's happening right now, and I mean, Judge Mathis, I mean, him and his wife after 39 years just call it a quit, and they're both in their 60s. Mm-hmm. I mean, when I heard that news, I'm like, who's gonna want somebody at that age? But there's somebody out there for everybody.
That's actually a very large dating pool out there of people in their 60s, 50s, and 60s right now. In fact, if you guys were listening to a previous show, that age group has some of the highest success rate on our dating apps. Believe it or not.
Matter of fact, Beyonce mom just got divorced.
Yeah,
she's in her 60s.
Right.
From Beyonce, that she got married again.
She got married again. She married an actor.
Oh, she got 2 strikes. She ain't doing too good. Then.
So wrap it up.
Listen, reasons why people might step out on the relationship if they believe that monogamy is a part of their marriage code, right? This one was very interesting to me, but I wanted to share this with everyone. Low self-esteem.
Okay.
Yeah. So sexual attention from someone new can make someone with low self-esteem feel more confident, empowered, and attractive.
Wow.
So even if you are getting all this love at home, but you have low self-esteem and you're not able to receive that, you're always looking for that fix to make you feel like you're somebody, that could be a cause for infidelity. Another one I thought was really important to share with everyone is a lack of respect. I feel like this was a key one because a lot of times we think that women are stepping out because they're getting their emotional needs met, outside of the relationship. And really what I learned from studying for a psychologist is a lot of it has to do with the lack of respect. And I think it could go for both ways. And so I just want to encourage all my lovers out there today to really look with a sober mind about how you feel about your significant other. And if for any reason you do feel like there's a lack of respect, understand that is a huge detriment to the relationship, and it should be looked at and dealt with like ASAP, because that was like one of the number one reasons why infidelity can occur.
Hey, y'all, this has been Culture Conversation, man. I know some people out there hurting right now because y'all heard all this bad news about people breaking up and not staying together. But over here, we believe in love. So we want y'all to stay in love and make it. So guess what? Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. Hey, man, tomorrow's Financial Friday. We'll be back first thing tomorrow morning between the hours of 8 to 10. You are listening to the Radio Vultures. We out.